Hello guys and welcome back for a very special episode of Indie Impressions. My name is Nick, and this is the 100th episode. Today we're going to be looking at Dustforce, which is a really unique platform time trial puzzler with some sweeping and beautiful art design. As you can see from this wonderful cinematic, really nice design going on. So you may wonder, why did I choose Dustforce as the 100th episode when there are so many indie games out there? Well, Dustforce has a lot of things that I really like about it. And if you watch the channel for any length of time, you'll know how much I love Super Meat Boy and how much I love platformers. And I also love exploration and, Metroidvania-style games. And not that this is a Metroidvania-style game, but it's got some exploration and some really cool secrets to it. And I also thought it just really deserved, to be mentioned. It's a really cool game, and it hasn't gotten nearly as much press as I think it deserves. And, if I can help give it a little bit more attention, I'm happy to. And I think you guys will be happy to know that, part of the deal with this special episode is I actually was granted 5 keys to give away by the awesome guys over at Hitbox Team, the developer of Dustforce. And we're going to get into the tutorial, and I'm going to keep talking here. But as you can see, the basic emphasis of this game is to be as fluid as possible and try and clean up all the messes of every level. It's such a concept that I wouldn't think was a big deal, but it really is. The hell, I can't jump? Oh, they don't let me jump yet? Jumping's kind of important, though. Alright, there we go. So there's 4 different characters to play as, and I think it's about 50 levels. Now you have to bear with me, I'm not the best at this game, and any of you guys out there that have already played this for a while will probably laugh at me. So please forgive me, I'm still working at it. This game does have a bit of a learning curve. It's not the type of game that you're going to be a master at in the first 10 minutes, much like Super Meat Boy. It takes quite a bit to, get a feeling for what exactly the way you control this character is, and there's, a few buttons you got to wrap your mind around. I mean, we've got just a regular run, we've got a wall jump, we've got a double jump, we've got a dash, 2 different attacks, a taunt, not to mention, climbing up walls versus just smacking into them. This is air dash, I think. Oops, didn't do that very well. Air dash, I put on that, okay. And I actually set it up on a controller, so I'm getting used to that as well. But the basic deal is, when you get really good at this, you're going to be super fluid at how to control this. And one thing that I would compare it to is if you guys have ever played the Prince of Persia on the Xbox 360. Basically, it's like the freerunning simulator of it, the one with Elika. And this has a lot of the feeling of that, the way that the character moves around through the space feels pretty similar to me. You also do have some basic combat. As I mentioned, there's some attacking. There we go. And attacking will help you stay in the air, which is always a necessity. Well, almost always a necessity. It is right here anyway. Then we've got these little jewel things we gotta smack, and then we have a heavy attack, which we'll get to in a second, and that's actually going to be charging up our meter. Look at that nice combo. And then that will actually send some extra leaves out to clean up. Oh, that one's a heavy, actually. I messed that up. There we go. I left some leaves on the side here. So the emphasis is to get the highest combo possible by, not dying and continuing to sweep, knock over, clean up, whatever the hell the thing we're cleaning at the moment happens to be. We got this lovely charge, and then at the end, you do a light and a heavy attack at the same time, and that will mark and destroy and go into a sweet slow-mo. All the stuff at the end, and that's how you finish every level. So my finesse on that was quite flawed, but we're going for completion and finesse, so I did okay in the completion. And on top of that, we gotta go for high scores in terms of time, too, so yeah, there's a lot going on here. But also a lot to work toward, which is the best part about it. So we've got a level hub of sorts to pick from our levels. I did play this a bit to get acclimated, so don't worry that some of these levels have already been dipped into a little bit. And for those of you wondering, the giveaway, I'm going to get to the details of that in a little bit, so don't worry, I didn't forget. So let's go to downhill, because this was actually a really nice one to showcase how this all goes. I'll play as the lady. I like the way her outfit looks. So, nice sweeping action, nice clearing, fluid motion. That's what we want to do. We want to stay as fluid as possible. Run on the floor, run on the ceiling, slide. Try not to hit spikes, try to smack all the stuff we can. And just like Sonic the Hedgehog, there are animals waiting in all these little floating leaf balls. I think I did fairly well with that. Can I get a double S? Yes, I can. I did not actually break combo, which is the most important thing. So you'll see that little bar that just popped up, that when that fills up is actually going to earn me a key. And there are actually some secret levels that you can use. Well, I don't know if they're secret per se, but some of them are more difficult to get to than others. And you can use that key on that, like that one. Really cool thing though about it is the level hubs themselves act sort of like levels to a smaller degree. I'm gonna embarrass myself right here, but this, on the other side of this chasm, is another key-locked level. So let's see if I can do this after a couple tries. Nope. No. The idea is you can actually run along this, and it'll take some practice, of course. Between your double jump and your dash, apparently there's a way to get over this by skimming these two platform edges, and I seem to be screwing it up. I think I'm jumping, dashing, doing something wrong. Ah, come on. I practiced this for a while, and I was actually able to get to the ledge on the other side a little bit, occasionally anyway. And now I can't even clear this second hill here, or second upside down hill. No! Alright, well anyway, you get my point. I'm actually able to go through these types of things and get to more areas, so there's actually some incentive to explore, as well as just tackle the levels that are obviously around. Should be noted also, this does have a level editor, which is a huge addition, as well as a level hub of sorts. Let's play as the old guy, I haven't done him yet. And the level hub will take you to a website where you can look through a gigantic and diverse bunch of different levels, which is very nice to extend the replay value out of this, even though it's got lots of levels to begin with. Oh, so it looks like each one of their attacks is a little bit different too, which is kind of cool. Oops! Crap, there goes that. Perfect. So some of it plays a little bit like Sonic the Hedgehog, where you'd want to memorize the path through all the levels as much as possible. And just repeating going through them a bunch of times is actually going to give you a much better sense of where you're supposed to be at a given moment. Because some of the levels, like, they're mostly all designed quite well, but they're not always super intuitive as to the, like, the best path to take through them, which was, I'm sure, a conscious level design decision. Oh, I need to get over that. Darn. And that will encourage replay value again. And you don't have to get every single thing. Like, if I pass up a couple of these leaf clumps, it's not going to be the end of my game, but you know, that's kind of the idea, is to get the best score possible by hitting all of them. Okay, I'm having quite a bit of trouble. Not sure if it's because of this guy. I think I can play as any of them. And it looks like I have to go back out to change my character. Let's play as the Pom-Pom Girl. She's nice and mobile, I guess. So what are we going to do with this giveaway? How about, if you'd like to be entered for one of the 5 Dustforce keys, on this video just leave a list of your top 3 favorite indie games, and you know, like a sentence on each one about why. And I will go through those, and in 48 hours or so after the video's been posted, I'll go through and pick a bunch of people and contact you via YouTube, or if you happen to be someone that posts on my Facebook page, feel free to go on over there, and I will announce the winners there as well. think that's a pretty easy way to do it. Should also be mentioned, the music is super great, really puts you in the mood to do some running and jumping. I don't know why I keep hitting these spikes. There we go. Oh, that wasn't the ideal way to do it, but it'll work. Oh, okay. Need to be on the ceiling here. That's not how you do it. Okay. Again, I'm still sort of getting acclimated to the controls of this. It does take a little bit of time to master. And that's the best way to have it. I mean, I wouldn't want it any other way. If this was too simple, you'd probably get bored of it. I mean, it's interesting, you can kind of look at this like a 2D racing game in a way. So I used my supercharge there to take out that bear in one shot. So that was not a great run, but I did get a key from it, so that's always good. Let's check out a different area. How about that? Let's go back to the Nexus. And as you go through these levels, you can actually go to the tome for each area of the hub. And check out your scores and, you know, go to them quickly so you don't have to actually do all that exploring every time. Like, once you unlock the level, I believe it just shows up here in the tome. So, I'm pretty happy about that. Saves you the... what could be a little bit annoying getting back to the mall if you don't feel like it. So, let's try one of these ones in the city. Sort of picking a direction at random here. Let's do this locked door down in the corner. Very impressed with like the diversity of the art style too. There's a lot of different art going on here. I mean, a lot of platformers will, you know, stick to a few tile sets, and that'll kind of be the entirety of it. But there's a lot of different tile sets going on in this one. Okay, so I'm really sort of not following the path here, is unfortunate, but as I said, it takes a little bit of getting used to before you're a master at it. Definitely have a few awkward jumps I gotta figure out. And that's like your worst enemy, is being awkward in this game. You just want to be smooth and get it done, just go right through. Really interesting how combat plays a role as well too, since it's combat isn't really like a huge part of this, but in a way it's useful to get you across jumps. Okay, this is like a loop, I guess. Oh, okay, so I'm supposed to be hitting all of these like loops. I see now. Don't make fun of me in the comments, I promise. I'll get better at this. Ah. Kind of feel like I'm playing, like Excitebike or something. Not Excitebike. There was this game for the Game Boy where you had all these like loop-de-loop tracks and stuff. Can't remember what it's called now. It's a motorcycle type racing game. Alright, now we're hitting our stride. I know that was a miserable performance up until then. No! Oh, where did that go? Is that where it's supposed to go? What is this? Let's just beat up this apple. That seems like a plan. Alright, well I don't know if this is like a secret or just like an Easter egg or just an accident. Like, I don't know what this is, but if it is something that is here for no reason, then very cool that it's there just to, you know, be there. I like little details like that, and they add up. Alright, let's smack him. Alright, go. Oh, okay, okay. Well, that was really bad. I missed all of that garbage, but... hopefully you're getting the picture, even though I'm terrible at it. It does give you the feeling like you want to improve and you want to try and get better. It's just sometimes you need a few runs to even get your, like a handle on where you're going in the first place. Go up! Damn it. And you need just to get like a feeling for the way the controls even like want you to use them. And that is not how they want me to use them. I feel pretty confident that I was supposed to... okay, that was a mess. I'm not sure I'm ready for this level, to be honest with you guys. Alright, okay, got it. Not sure what I did differently there, but cool. And the levels do seem to vary quite a bit in length. Some of them are as short as like 25-30 seconds, others seem to be a few minutes, you know, on a good run. But that's cool, because it gives you a sense to sort of progress. You can start out not super great at this like me, and maybe in a while I would be kind of upset if the levels were too short. And then once you add on the fact that there's a level hub and a level editor, like, it doesn't even matter because there's infinite levels now. I really like that cool effect that happens when your meter's charged up. He gets like this sweet blue glow behind him. Alright, that's a little bit like what I was supposed to do. Oh, we got some dudes to beat up. Oh, I'm dreading knowing what my score was on this one. B and D. Okay, well, that's more generous than I figured it would be. So let's go try another different area, just for completion's sake. That's the level editor. Probably saw that as I walked by. I don't think I've gone up here yet. Can I even go in here? I think I can. And that path up the middle, I'm pretty sure there's got to be something up there. I haven't really tried to jump up it, but it seems like the type of thing that you would put a secret up. Oh, this is a cool looking area. Wonder what I'm sweeping in the laboratory. Computer chips? Oh, toxic goo. Oh, this definitely reminds me of Super Meat Boy. The areas that had those floaty guys in the second chapter in the hospital. Man, I can't even get up this? Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to kill those guys. I'm pretty sure I am. Yeah, just like every enemy. How would you kill those and keep running quickly, I wonder? Whoa, that's not good. Interesting shapes to this, too. Oh, I missed a couple. So, like, I don't get it. Like, there seems like a totally separate path that I could go on, unless I just ignored half the level, which is probably what I did. Man, the art of this must have taken a long time. Just setting up, like, all of these tiles, it's a lot of work. Oh, there's a dude in there. Cool. Can I go this way? Yeah, I have no idea what the best path through this level is. Oh, okay, apparently I didn't even need to be in here. Come on. What's the best way to do this? I guess this way? No? I'm sorry, guys, I know you want to claw your eyes out. Okay, I could just run up the edge. I still have a long way to go in my Dustforce playing. I'll stop harping on that, though. Let's go back this way. So I guess I was right, that was the right way to go the first time. I can take out this stuff on my way. And that my time is like freaking 2 minutes, I'm not even most of the way through this level. No! Don't drop me! I don't get it, this is a dead end? Where am I supposed to go then? Alright, I think this is way over my head. I think I need to do a lot more playing on the earlier levels before I should even be attempting anything like this. We'll do a little sampling, you know? We'll check out pretty much one of each. Courtyard I did okay at. What's up here? Library. Alright, let's try the library out. Nice. Love the art style on this one. We're fighting haunted books, it looks like, and some sort of bubbling, evil blackness, grossness. Oh, I should probably not be hitting that because I can just walk over it. Let's slide down this wall, I guess. Okay. So yeah, you want to use the enemies as like an extender to your jump, which is a really cool way to do it. And we've got a decent combo building. I'm sure I'll screw that up soon. I missed a couple. See if I can get to 200. Oh, I didn't actually mean to do that. Oh no, my combo! Well, I was very close. I think I did okay on that. Should have been more careful. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to really get to those that easily up there. Give it a shot, though. No, actually I think they're way too high. I would have to jump and run on the upside down area for quite a while to be able to get across that gap. Can I? Maybe no. I don't think so. That way? Well, okay, close enough. See, I like those nice fluid sections where you get like a pretty straight shot at what you need to do. But that's me talking. I mean, I kind of like the way when it's streamlined like that, you sort of just follow the path and just try and have your hands keep up, so it's sort of like Guitar Hero for your fingers that are platforming or something. It's like you see the different ways that you can progress through the environment, and your brain's job is just to parse what exactly to do with that, and then make it happen. And I guess this would be the end. And it actually clears out all the dust in that area too, which is nice. D for finesse. Oh man. So embarrassed when the developers watch this. Trust me guys, I'm not this bad at platformers usually. Multiplayer, okay, and that's a whole nother thing I didn't even touch on. I haven't played the multiplayer, so that's a rogue element to me, but I'm sure it's done very cool. Is this? I think it's all the different spots I can get to for now. And what's again up here? Isn't there? It really seems like I should be able to get to that. But I'm not really sure of a way to bridge that gap without using my other jump. I don't know. I gotta figure out how these controls work a little bit better. But I'm sure there's something up there. It seems way too obvious. So I think this has been a pretty decent preview of what Dustforce is about. I highly recommend it. Very cool, very fluid, well-designed, and a sort of a different nice spin on what we expect out of platformers. So like I said before, leave a comment of your 3 favorite indie games and a sentence or so about what they mean to you and why they're important. And head on over to facebook.com/indieimpressions, where I post every night's video, and you'll be sure to keep up on all the news. We do giveaways and all kinds of great stuff. I also have Twitter at RockLeeSmile and at indieimpressions, where you can keep up with also different kinds of news where I talk about indie games and where you can just, you know, let me know of other games you'd like me to try for the show in case there's one I missed, and there are plenty out there. So that will do it, and I will be back on this video in about 48 hours or so to let you know who the winners are. And again, check on over at the Facebook page for that list. Otherwise, I will contact you directly right through from your comments on your YouTube name. Alright, thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for letting 100 episodes happen. I really hope that we can do another 100. Keep on supporting the show. I'll be happy to give it a shot, okay? Thanks very much for watching. Later.